So this parable is more of a simple one, but I want to talk about it because all throughout the Bible, Jesus teaches us is to care for people who are less fortunate and to not keep everything to ourselves. And this parable as well just talks about how we should be sharing our things and not keeping like loads of stuff which we don't have any use for it. Like, it's not like we're gonna take, like, we're gonna have him in the afterlife. Like, there's no need for it anyway. This is in Luke chapter 12, and it is from verse 16, and it says, "And he told him this parable: The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then he said this is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I'll say to myself, You have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves but is not rich towards God." So this guy literally, he expanded just so he could have more crops for himself. That this is just like the whole epitome of what greed is and what greed does to it, because he has all this stuff and he could easily share it with people who are less fortunate, but he decided, no, I'm going to keep it for myself. I can live very comfortably, like very, very comfortably, and it'll be all right. But that's not what God wants us to do. God wants us to, to share our wealth with other people, to help people who are less fortunate, not for us to, like, with all these riches, buy loads of houses, loads of mansions, which are currently happening in the world of like celebrity and millionaires and stuff. He actually wants us. He wants us to be comfortable. Yes, he wants us to be comfortable. But if we've got excess, he wants us to share that excess with other people. He doesn't want us to keep it, because at the end of the day, do we really need three houses? Do we really need all this money? No, we don't. There's people out there that are suffering, that can hardly feed their family or put a roof over their head. And there's people out there that have got so much wealth, but they just want to keep it from themselves, which is pretty sad. And even the ones that, give, you'll get ones that will give to charity, but at the end of the day, they still have surplus. God wants us with all the surplus we have to use all that surplus to help the needy, not just a little bit of surplus. He wants all of our surplus to use to help the needy, not just a little bit.